All right, so I told you going into break about a couple different things coming to Baton Rouge. One is an event taking place next Saturday. This weekend kicks off a series of events taking place in Scotlandville, and we will start with Morgan Udoh.
Great job.
Y'all don't even understand how much I wanted to get that name right coming in there, and we got it right. This Saturday, the Baton Rouge African American History Museum is having something, 6 p.m. Let's talk about what the event is.
Legacies to Afro Futures is an art and benefit concert where we will be raising matching funds for the museum's capital campaign, helping to launch that with Jason Roberts and Angela Machin, the son and daughter of the late Sadie Roberts Joseph, who we all miss very dearly.
One of my favorite people. Yep.
Absolutely beautiful elder. We are assisting them with moving into the new location at 805 St. Louis Street.
Tell them again, where's the new location?
805 St. Louis Street is a new location, absolutely beautiful building, historic building that we are renovating alongside with them. We are just helping out with the beautification efforts, redoing 3 of the artifact rooms and redoing the facade so that everyone knows what that new building is.
So you know, it's so interesting. It was August of 2019 when we buried Miss Sadie Roberts Joseph. And I remember there were weeks of remembering her, and then COVID happened. And so the next year, there was really no movement to gather and celebrate her again because we weren't gathering in fall of 2020. I think it's important to support what she stood for out there because she's a pillar of Baton Rouge.
Yes.
And she was, and her memory still is. If people want to find out more about it, I'm going to come back to you, but if people want to find out more about it, where should they go?
They should go to thewallsproject.org. And on our main site, we have all the information about the benefit, which again is on May 20th from 6 to 10 at Chelsea's Live. We're going to have great art, great music. DJ Moose Harris, Lady V, Jazz Bandito is hosting. We're going to have Joe Scott, our local artist there. It's going to be fantastic. You're going to see Afrofuturistic art. It's going to be amazing.
Sounds like something to do on a Saturday. And Byron, you're kicking off this series in Scotlandville. It's a 6-week series?
10-week.
10-week series starting this weekend, this Saturday. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. So we're partnering with the Levitt Foundation for Levitt AMP Baton Rouge. And what it is a 10-week series over the next 3 years to bring outdoor music into Baton Rouge. And they chose us, Scotland Saturdays, to bring it right in the heart of Scotlandville.
So for me, I love this so much because of where it is and because of what it is and because of what it has the potential to draw people from the community out together, but draw people who are not in the community to enjoy it. So if you come out on Saturday to enjoy this, in addition to it being hot, what else are you going to enjoy when you're out there?
Well, you're going to enjoy a lot of vendors because that's one of the things we've been known for Scotland Saturdays, just having a lot of vendors, a lot of local entrepreneurs. We're going to have music, of course. We're going to have food. I mean, in South Louisiana, it's summer, springtime. We don't really need a reason to be outside. As long as you say food and music,
right.
You know, we're there. We did our best to keep it in the cool of the day, so 5 to 9-ish right there. So, you know, we don't have to worry about at least that noontime sun-bearing heat on you. You get some of that evening time cool.
Talk about Scotland Saturdays.
Yeah, so Scotland Saturdays, we started in 2018. It was really a vision, a way of getting local businesses a chance to participate in the local pop-up markets. We just didn't have a lot of that going on a consistent basis in North Baton Rouge. And so we decided, hey, let's do it in Scotlandville. Let's do it at the heart of Scotlandville, Scotland Ave, Scenic Highway, in the shadows of Southern University. And really just people kind of bought in, and it's grown more than just an open market. It's a social hub. People come and do things with their kids. We have activities that we do depending on the holiday, Christmas, Halloween, Easter, stuff like that. But it's really just a way for music, fun, socializing, being engaging in civic pride with the community.
What do you think the public's biggest takeaway is when you see them mingling and interacting there? What's the biggest takeaway?
The biggest takeaway is that social engagement piece. When people talk about community revitalization, we always talk about buildings and streets, which are important, but really that community, that people movement, that people power is the most important aspect. You want to have people to know their neighbors, know their community, and as you stated, people from outside the community coming and getting to know more about Baton Rouge as a whole, and not necessarily being segmented and being fluid within the city.
I was in a presentation this week, and the guy who talked about, he was somewhat of a demographer, but he was here to talk about crime and what happens, and he talked about the lack of investment in certain parts of the parish. And everywhere where there was crime and there was a lack of investment, it was in the North Baton Rouge area. And it's like I'm telling people, you have to invest.
Yep.
It's not a cop issue, not a police issue. It's an investment issue.
Yep.
And if you're going to complain, get off your you-know-what and go do something about it. All right, I got less than a minute. Quickly, where can they learn more about your event?
You can go to Facebook or Instagram, Scotland Saturdays. You can email us at scotlandsaturdays@gmail.com. That's the best way to get in contact with us. Or go to our website, ssaturdays.com, and then you can find all information about us.
Morgan, where can they get information?
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of it, all under the Walls Project.
I would have loved to have seen Miss Sadie Roberts Joseph on TikTok.
I think she would find it very entertaining.
You know,
honestly.
I would love those phone calls that would start with Mr. Young.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about a great story and someone I can't wait to introduce you to. We'll do that next.